Welcome to another episode of Solomon's Insurance Talks. I'm Timothy Solomon. I'm the agency owner of Solomon's Insurance Solutions. And today's topic is a hot topic. A lot of people have asked for this topic because we have a lot of business owners out there. We have a lot of clients that want to get into business. And there's two different kind of business policies, and they need to know when to get one and when to get the other. So what we're talking about is business general liability insurance versus a business owner's policy. What are the benefits to one? What are the benefits to the other? And where do they meet in the middle? Again, we could spend a long time on each of these topics, but I broke it down in a simple, easily understood way so that we can dissect these two different things without getting into the weeds or going too deep into them. So the first thing we're going to cover is business general liability insurance. Now, business general liability insurance is a general policy. It covers a lot of general things, and they usually come between $500,000. I've seen them all the way up to $3 million. But how that works, business general liability insurance normally kicks in when there's bodily injury to somebody else or a third party on your premise, okay? Property damage caused by you when you're completing work. For example, let's say you're a contractor. You break a window. That is covered under your general liability insurance. Or somebody walks under your scaffold. You should have caution tape around it, but somebody walks under your scaffold, they bump into your scaffold, they fall down. There's a whole kind of things that can happen on a construction site, but that's covered under your general liability insurance. Now, another thing people most don't know about is something called advertising and personal injury. This comes under slander and libel. So if your business hurts the character of somebody else or their business, you are liable and they can sue you. But that's covered under your general liability insurance. Now, that's no excuse to go around ruining other people's businesses because you have insurance that can cover it, because it will raise your rates. And most insurance companies after that will not cover you because you just became a high risk trying to destroy somebody else's business. So in the general liability insurance, it compensates for court costs, attorney fees, and settlements of judgment. So all of that is covered under your general liability insurance. Now, a business owner's policy has general liability in it, but most of the time it's for people that own a property or a premise, or they have a bunch of different insurances that they need combined. And that's where the insurance companies came up with a business owner's policy, because you can usually combine a bunch of different policies for a reduced rate. So it does include general liability, and it compensates. Here's the difference. A business owner's policy compensates for theft, fire, or any kind of loss to the property, windstorms. So if there's a hurricane that came through, that is covered under your business owner's policy, okay? And loss or damages. So one of the most important factors, especially what's going on today with everything happening, is something called business interruption insurance. So with business interruption insurance, it reimburses for the loss of income when a covered property event forces your business to temporarily close. Now, one of the businesses that I used to work at when I was a very, very young man, I was a server. And they were doing some construction outside on the streets that forced the owner of the company to either shut down early or he wasn't getting the same foot traffic. So he filed a claim under his business interruption insurance, and the insurance company covered whatever was missing and off, and the numbers are in the books. The reason why this is a hot topic now, because we have something going on called the coronavirus. And a lot of owners were trying to file business interruption insurance under their business owner's policy. And the coronavirus and any viruses and most policies are not a covered peril. So when you're deciding on your business owner's policy or your general liability policy, it's very important to sit down and discuss with your agent exactly what you would like to have in different things. Because when it comes to business interruption insurance, there's a list. There's only so many perils that will cause a business to be interrupted, where the insurance company will step in and compensate the owner for loss of money. So, general liability insurance, business owners policies. Business owners policy includes general liability insurance. With business owners policies, they can be modified to fit whatever business you have. So if your business has 5 vehicles, a property, and different things, under your business owner's policy, you can get commercial insurance for your business vehicles, and that's included, and it's at a lower rate. Business owners policies are only issued to small businesses of low risk. I'm going to say that again. Business owners policies are only issued to companies or small businesses of very low risk. Why? With all those endorsements inside of a business owner's policy, you get them at a very, very low rate because you're stacking different policies together. That's why it only qualifies for low risk markets. If you're in a high risk market, you have to go to somewhere else or buy your policies individually, because they're going to charge you the usual rate. So that's it for now. I appreciate you sitting through the video and listening to Timothy Solomon, the agency owner. This is our 3rd episode of Solomon's Insurance Talks. And most importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell so that you'll never miss a video, and you can learn just as much as any other agent without going through all the schooling to acquire your insurance knowledge that you need. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care.